Good morning and welcome. Nice to see you again. Do you miss me? Just kidding. In previous lesson, we learned how to create model by 2D drawing or from the top view, side view of photo. Let's learn how to create 3D model from perspective view image only. You see, you can find lots of these images in Google search in the internet. Okay, for example, let's model this beautiful steel chair. It's taken from the website. The size of the chair I already checked. It is here, 580 mm wow, and 570 mm depth, etc. I also assume from the photo the handle radius is 200 mm, other frame radius is 80 mm. This is 200, this is 80. Okay, and so these are assumptions. You can always change it while you are doing the design. Conceptually, the steel frame here can be created by the sweep command. Let's take a look at the sweep command first. So, for example, I have a spline here, and I have a circle, isometric view. If I now do the sweep, the command is over here. I select the sweep command. First, you should select the cross section. So cross section, spacebar, and then select the path. It will put the circle as cross section along the path, so create the 3D model. Okay. Next, for the setting, we can create it by using the mesh box. We will also cover some mesh editing command, etc. So take a look at the mesh. First, the mesh command is in the mesh ribbon, and all these command is here. Mesh commands allows you to create freeform model. You create a model and then make it smooth by using the smooth more or less. First, you can change the resolution of the mesh. For example, how many lines on each side. Okay, by clicking on the small button here. Okay, so I create a mesh box. Okay, I hold the shift key, hold the middle mouse wheel, orbit around, take a look. Now I click on the conceptual view. I can change the size of it by selecting the face, edge, or vertex of this object. First, I select, for example, a filter of vertex. Now I can easily select the vertex, and then I can easily move it around, change it, change the shape of it. I can also select, for example, edge or face, for example, the face, and I can move it up. Okay, escape. I can also scale it larger or smaller in a single direction or multiple direction. Okay, and of course I can also rotate if I want. Okay, that's the mesh box. Let me delete it first. Now the topology will affect the mesh smooth result. For example, if I do a smooth more on these two objects and spacebar, you can see this one is sharp, this one wrong. Let's do it again. One more time. So meshsmoothmore allows you to smooth the object. You can at most apply 4 levels. Okay. You can apply by using this button or click on the object, Control 1, and change the level here in the smoothness. Okay, I close it first. Now if I smooth it some more and some more, you can see it still approximately keep the edge, but this one is not. Why they are different? Because of the topology. I select them, smooth less. Now I go to wireframe. Maybe I go to the X way. Okay. Now you can see the edge in the middle is even. So when you smooth it, it's just give you a one area. But this one, the edge in the middle is on the side. You can see. So that means it will try to keep the edge on this side. So this is the difference. For our exercise, we will also move this edge near the side, just like that. Okay. And if you need more sharp result, you will apply the crease. The crease command is here. Just select and click on these edges. Then these edges will be sharp. I already apply a crease on 4 corners. Now if I do a meshsmoothmore on these 2 objects, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, you can see the conceptual view. This one give you even sharper result on this edge. Okay, so these are the basic of the mesh. Let's go back to our steel chair. I will arrange it a little bit. So I'll move it there, make it larger like that. Okay, and I will create new drawing. Create new. Make sure you select the metric unit, AutoCAD ISO for metric unit. Okay, and I will make sure I can see the sizes here. Okay, I think that much will be fine. And I will also make sure I can see the image on the side. Okay, just like that should be fine. Okay, so everything set. Let's start. First, I will draw the frame on the side. For that, I will go over to select the 9 command. Click. The depth is 570, so 57. Spacebar, and I move it down. The height of the frame, you can see the arm, which is 655. Okay, and for going back, I touch it and move it down so I can have the tracking, and click spacebar to finish. Now I go to isometric view, and I will use 9 command. I orbit around a little bit. I move my mouse over here and click, and make sure you move your mouse vertically. Now you should see the polar and then positive C on the screen. If you see this, means that the 9 now is vertical. It is parallel to the C axis. So I will draw half of the frame, which should be the width 580 divided by 2. So 580 / 2 spacebar to finish. Okay, so now I draw half of it. I want to apply the fillet. this corner handle fillet radius is 200, so F spacebar, R spacebar, 200 spacebar, and click. Okay, and spacebar to repeat last command, R spacebar, and then 80 spacebar, select, spacebar, select. Good. Next, I want to join them by typing the J spacebar, select everything, spacebar to finish. Now I will draw the circle cross section. So I click, and the radius is 6.5 spacebar. Okay, then I will do the sweep now. Sweep, select the cross section first, spacebar, select the path. Okay, now I go to conceptual view. I can see this. Then I want to create the other part of the frame by using the 3D mirror. The command is over here. So you can see if I now mirror by using the XY plane, it will create the shape I want. The thing is, the XY plane should be at this point, right? So let's try. So 3D mirror, select spacebar, and I select XY for the XY plane, and this is the location of the XY plane. So click, spacebar to finish. Okay, then I will join them together into a single object by solid union. Select both, spacebar to finish. Good. Next, I will rotate vertical. So 3D rotate, select spacebar, the red color axis, 90 degree. Okay, now it is vertical. Good. I will create the setting. For that, I go to the mesh box, click anywhere at start point. The X direction, which is the depth, will be 570, and then 580 for the width. Good. And the height is maybe 100. I think it can be a little bit less, maybe 90. Okay, so I will use 90 here. Good. Then let's see. Next thing is I want to change the topology and add the crease. I add the crease first, so add crease, and then I go over here, select the edge filter. So whenever I select, I only select the edge, make it easier. So I will select by using the window here and here, and orbit around this area and that area. Okay, only 4 corner edges, spacebar and spacebar to finish. Okay, next I will change the topology. For that, I will go back to the top view, make it easier, and then I click on, I change it to 2D wireframe so I can see it more clearly, and I will change it to vertex. Now I type the move command. I select all these vertex, spacebar, click, and move it horizontally. But how much? It is just something you need to test yourself. For this project here, I think something like that. Spacebar, select these, click. So the key point is, if the edge is near the edge of the body, the mesh, then it is sharp. Otherwise, it is soft, smooth. So I will just click here, spacebar, repeat last command, select this vertex, spacebar, and move it down. Okay, spacebar, select, spacebar, move it up. Good. Next, I will move the middle face up a little bit. Okay, just like it here. Okay, so isometric view. If you don't want to move your mouse and click here to change the visual style, you can type in the command VS for visual style and then C for conceptual. Okay. Next, I will select the mesh object. Make sure your selection go back to no filter. Then just click it so the whole thing is selected. Then I will click smoothmore once, twice, 3 times. I think 3 times should be fine already. Okay, you can see the sharp edge, things like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, now I will go to the top view. I will arrange it. Click somewhere in the middle. Okay, just by eyeballing. I think it should be in front a little bit. Okay, then I will go to the front view. To go to the front view, this time I don't use navigation wheel cube, because if you use this one here, the XY plane is now on the edge. It's not easy for you to use normal AutoCAD 2D command like the move command. For example, if you type the move command, you just cannot move it up. Okay, so instead of using this here, I click on this side. I select the front view on this side. This way you can see the coordinate system change from WCS to unnamed. WCS means World Coordinate System. That's the default AutoCAD coordinate system. Normally it works best if you draw it on the XY plane. So this button here allows you to change the XY plane to the corresponding view like that. Now I can easily move it, and I think the shape of it is too much for the height, so I will scale, select, I scale in the Y direction. I think that much should be good. Okay, then I will use move command, M spacebar. I move it down up to here first. So assume the bottom of the frame to be the ground. Now the height of the seating is 440. I will type move, select the object, spacebar, 0,440, spacebar twice. Okay, because the y-axis is up now, so I just 0,440, spacebar twice. This way to use move command is really handy. You can see my other videos for this. Okay, let's see. Next, I will make copy of this one. I move it horizontally like that. Okay, spacebar finish. I will rotate RO spacebar somewhere here. So click, and I will just move it. Let's see. I think that's the angle. So just click. I still need to move it a little bit. The polar now block my way, so I turn it off. I think that should be fine. Yeah. Okay. So To go back to our world view, world coordinate system, we click here, WCS. Now I orbit around. For presentation, I like it to be perspective, so right click, perspective. You can see, make it easier for you to see it. And to change the perspectiveness, go over to home, view, lens length here, click. And normally for architectural object, I will just make it 20 to 30. Okay, so I think that's good. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.